I want you to spend extravagantly on the things you love and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. That is a quote from I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. And the moment I read it, I realized I had been doing everything backwards. Here is a question. You work hard, you get paid, and then, somehow, 2 weeks later, the money is just gone. You are not buying mansions. You are not flying first class. So where exactly is it going? Here is the real answer. It is not the coffee. It is not the takeout. It is not the subscriptions. The real problem is that you have no system. You earn, you spend, you panic, you repeat. No plan, no automation, no intention. Ramit calls this financial chaos, and he says it is not your fault. Nobody ever taught you how to build a money system. So what is the fix? Ramit does not believe in traditional budgeting. Budgets make people feel guilty, and guilt makes you quit. Instead, he teaches the conscious spending plan. You divide every paycheck into 4 simple buckets. Fixed costs, about 50 to 60%. Investments, about 10%. Savings goals, about 5 to 10%. And guilt-free spending, 20 to 35%. That last bucket is the secret. When your bills are paid and your investments are running, you can spend the rest with zero guilt. But here is where most people fail. They set up the plan, then forget to follow through. Ramit has one answer: automate everything. The day your paycheck arrives, money moves automatically to investments, savings, and bills. You never have to think about it. You never have to use willpower. Because willpower runs out. A good system never does. Here is a real example. $2,000 a month. $1,100 to fixed costs. $200 to investments. $150 to savings. $550, completely guilt-free. Dinner out? Guilt-free. New shoes? Guilt-free. Weekend trip? Guilt-free. Because the important things are already handled before you even see the money. Getting rich is not about earning more. It is about keeping and growing what you already have. You do not need a higher salary. You do not need a strict budget. You need a system. Start with one thing today. One automatic transfer. One savings goal. That single action, repeated every month, will build more wealth than any raise ever could. Everything I shared comes from I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. It is not about cutting lattes. It is about building a rich life on your own terms. If you read one finance book this year, make it this one. If this helped you, like, share, and subscribe. See you next one.